Yo, Troy.
Right.
What's a battle you think? What's a battle you think everybody should watch? Like, if they're just getting it, maybe 3 battles. What's like 3 battles you recommend? Like, things change like throughout the year, so it might be a little different now. What's 3 battles that you think people should watch that are just getting into battle rap?
All right, for the fellas, of course, I suggest the classic Lux and Cal, even though it's not on your URL YouTube no more.
It's not?
Nah, they took it down.
Nah, they took it down.
They took it down.
What?
Yeah, I definitely watched that. For the females, Official and Jazz.
Mm.
That's like one of my favorite battles of all time right there. And on third, I will probably say it might be left field, y'all, but Gun Tigers versus NWX1.
Ooh, yeah, that was epic, my nigga. I ain't gonna front. That shit shut battle rap all the way up.
We was in the building for that, right? All of us, right?
Facts. That was the ignorant section.
Yeah.
The ignorant section.
The ignorant, yeah.
That shit that became a staple at all those events.
Bro, that shit was insane.
The ignorant.
I think they got reaction literally every ball. They got at least a 15, 20-second reaction. That's what happened, yo.
How do you feel about that, Troy? When a battle goes, when a 15-minute battle turns into like an hour and a half because of the crowd, yo?
That means it's a good battle. It's a lot of balls being said, y'all. And quick battles is trash.
Niggas be quiet. Hurry up and get that shit.
Yeah, if you look on URL and you see like a 28-minute battle, 3 rounds.
Son, when I'm editing a battle, I get the footage and I'm like, yo, between the rounds getting cut and all this shit happened, and it's only 12 minutes. I'm like, yo, this wasn't a great battle, yo. And you know it's a 3-rounder.
12-minute 3-round.
12-minute 3-round battle.
What's
the forfeited 3 of those rounds for sure in that shit.
Who's a battle? I mean, you don't got to answer, but who's a battle rapper that you see people? They're like, yo, this guy's nice, but you're like, really? Like you ain't sold, yo. You ain't sold on that guy. Everybody know who the guy I hate that everybody loves is, yo.
Oh yeah, I know.
We all answering this, or this is just for Troy?
Yeah, I can answer. It don't matter.
Oh, all right. I'm definitely answering this.
Somebody that I think is overrated, basically. Dang. Give me a couple seconds.
Go ahead, please. You ready?
Bad news, bro. Son, bad news is awful to me, son. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He's awful, like not good.
What makes him awful to you?
Everything, bro. He lacks charisma. His personality sucks. He might as well just be a boxer or some shit, bro. Just go fight niggas, like. Just go fight niggas, bro. Like, I think some niggas is just too real for battle rap, my nigga. I don't like their reactions when the other person is, you know, when Terra said, it's the composure. When Terra said, like, when a nigga rap and then the other person is kicking their ass, if they could really stand there and hold that composure, he's one of those people that just, yeah, man. I just don't like that shit. Man. I can name one more if y'all want.
Go ahead, yo.
I gotta think. I didn't think more.
Big K, my nigga. Now, it's not that he's
I
bad.
agree with that now. It's
not that he's bad, though. It's not that he can't rap, though. It's the fucking cockiness, son, and the arrogance. Like, that shit just, I don't know. I don't fuck with that shit. I just don't fuck with that shit. You said what?
The K be saying some shit sometimes, yo.
He do.
He be saying some shit.
He do.
I agree
but
with
then
his
there's times where he's
though.
saying absolutely nothing fire and he still wants that same credit. And it's like, no. That's just me. That's all I got.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Don Marino or Stumbles.
Don Marino or Stumbles. I thought you were going to say Stumbles.
Nah, Don Marino just because, like, I think he puts too much into everybody else's opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like I told you guys, everybody knows how I feel about like the Spanish guys that rap, yo. Like, anybody outside of that that's not black, yo, like you just gotta rap, yo. You can't expect people to accept you. They're gonna accept you for you. They're not gonna accept you because you're Spanish or because you know what I mean. You just gotta be yourself. That's how people are gonna.
Yo, I got one, yo.
I know this was well thought of too.
Yeah.
Reed Dollars.
Oh,
Bro.
nigga said he won versus Surf.
Bro.
2-1. He won 2-1. I was there.
Sue went off that fucking Chinese food shit to me. It was like,
Where was the Reed Dollars battle at?
come on.
That was out here in Florida when he battled Surf.
Yeah.
The
Come on. I can't. Nigga say
Bro, you know it's bad, but everybody was just happy he did better than that he ever did before. So they was like, yeah, he won.
I ain't saying Reed trash, but niggas bugging like what?
Nah, he really got like a cult following, especially Philly niggas.
Right.
Like Philly niggas, he never lost. Like when they watch his battle versus Surf, they're like, yeah, y'all just don't catch what he's saying. Like, no, bro.
You think
all
it
that
has to
shit.
do with age though? Because like if you know, maybe it's just me that's noticed. Like all the Philly fans seem to be old on the older side. I haven't seen a young Philly fan in a while. You know? I haven't
young
seen
niggas
like
be
a
old anyway.
22-year-old battle rap Philly fan. Yo.
All the Philly fans is the same niggas that was in the building for Reed Dollars' first battle versus that Trigger dude when he had the family vans, the whole spray your whole family van, that whole shit. They the same niggas that was watching that battle.
I can't even watch Rambo no more because of Reed Dollars. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Do you think that rap is living off of like the past at this point?
Absolutely. It's a lot of niggas living off of food, my nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Half and half now. You got half the people that don't care nothing about the past, and then you got people that only care about the past.
But I'm saying there's people that still can prove that still show and prove that even with their past battles, they're still kind of that same person. Like Lux been battling since like the 70s, yo, you know what I mean? Like, but he can still go out there and entertain people and rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's huge. And at the time when they first was doing what they was doing, I think people like Lux was already ahead of his time. Like a lot of people around Lux's generation wasn't rapping how Lux was rapping. That's why he could still do it today and it's still transition. But some of them don't work like that. Like some of them get boring over. Like I feel like that about Averb. There goes one that I get pissed off about. Everybody always hyping, and I feel like he trash. Because Averb has gotten worse over the years, and he somehow feel like he became a god. Like,
but I still don't think Averb has gotten to
from
that level that like he's trash. Like he might not be as good as he was.
He be saying a lot of weird
good,
shit
you know
and a lot of nothing, and then he be expecting, oh y'all just not on that level of woke that y'all don't be getting what I be saying. Like it got something to do with what you eat. Like
I still think he could rap,
bro.
you know what I mean? Like I still think he could rap like relatively good now, as opposed to like Reed Dollars. It still sounds like it's 2004.
Yeah, but now he gonna talk to you about the Himalayan mountains and the Mayan tribes and all that other shit. Like I don't want to hear about that shit right now, bro.
His skin glowing because of special water and shit. Like
yeah, right.
So you think,
nigga, you live in St. Louis, ain't nothing special about that water. The fuck? You take regular showers like everybody else.
y'all think like battle rap?
Y'all
think battle rap, especially, you kind of get that child star syndrome where you're always supposed to be that person that you were when you entered the shit? Like I think Jazz has that problem, you know what I mean? Like people are always gonna see Jazz as like that young 18, 19-year-old Jazz where she can't grow out and be something else, you know what I mean?
And that's true.
Gary Coleman of battle rap?
Basically.
Nah, like there's people that you
what he's saying,
like. Urkel is always Urkel, you know what I mean? Like
our image never matured.
Where
I got a perfect example for you. Little Bow Wow and Lil Romeo. Like they never gonna not be Lil Bow Wow and Lil Romeo. Right? You feel me?
Like people don't let Jazz be great, you know what I mean? Because they're always gonna look at her as like that young Jazz, you know what I mean?
Yeah, young virgin Jazz.
Yeah.
So what other battle? I think you did. Was that 3?
Yeah, he named 3, I think.
Yeah, the 2-on-2, Jazz.
Oh yeah, the 2-on-2, the girls and
Lux and
Cal. What was the
Lux
and Cal.
What do you think is what do you think a lot of the battle rappers now are missing, like as far as attributes?
Star charisma, yo. I don't know what it is, B, but niggas is lacking star charisma, yo.
I'm telling you. I'm
And,
telling
yeah,
you.
and go back to what SLEEZE
They're
says,
like,
like
yo,
them
let me
getting
do
their
New
brands
Jersey
from
work.
everybody
Fuck it,
else.
let me
They don't want to do no camera work because they feel they too good. They above that, like my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But we just went through that when we was doing the little Crucible call when you asked dude to rap and he was like, oh nah, like I don't feel like rapping right now. Like
Y'all
what?
all know me. Me versus
Yeah,
High Double.
no,
Nigga, we
don't
don't
know you.
watch
But
High
yeah,
Double.
we don't
I
even
haven't
know
watched a
him.
High Double battle ever. Like,
He
what
said
the
it like
fuck
he
are
was
you
battling the
talking
top
about?
tier. That's exactly to that point of Troy
But
just said. He said that shit like he was battling a top tier nigga. He's like, nah, I ain't got to rap for you. I ain't got to rap for you. I'm battling Hot Double.
My nigga, he said High Double. Like, bro, you know nobody watches High Double, right? At least not over here. That nigga is not on my list of
Crucible, my nigga.
What region do you think is like on top right now, yo? Like I think
South.
Kels. Really, I think the DMV is doing really good, and I think that's a lot of it has to do with Kels, yo.
I think it's I think it's a combo between DMV and the South. It's a combo when you think about it.
Like the Carolinas, Florida, Atlanta, you know what I mean?
Virginia and Maryland is still, and Virginia Maryland still is from DMV. They you know what I'm saying? They got their few that's still going in too. So I think it's between the DMV and the South.
Why you think New York is kind of like out of it right now?
Same way they out of it because of industry music. Niggas became followers.
Followers and oversaturation.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know when I said this, but I said it a while ago. Like I haven't really felt like there's new talent that we've found in like 2 or 3 years now, yo. Like whatever Bubba's class was, like in New York, that's the last time. And like that Bubba was after Trey and CNC and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, you gotta remember too, before Troy brought it back, y'all really wasn't getting PG's events like that in New York.
We kind of had to
So
build
everybody was just like,
we also had
molding
to
this
build
talent
up,
and then sending them somewhere else.
Yeah, we had to build back up the strength of the talent pool in New York, though.
Yeah,
but
it felt like we were getting the same copies over and over again. So it's like now we got to find a new. I think by the time Troy did get to do it, it was the perfect time, in my opinion.
Yeah, because it wasn't everybody sounding exactly alike. That was like the most diverse little group they had.
You could pick at least 8 people off of those 2 New York PG cars that don't sound like nobody else.
But those people were also like at least 3 years like into their careers that we've been like, yo, that's the next guy from New York. You know what I mean? None of them was
that's
like,
true.
You know,
that's true.
There wasn't anybody like that. We were like, oh, that guy's really nice all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
maybe
I get what you mean, like a fresh talent type. Yeah.
If I try to think about like anybody from 2019 who really came up in New York for 2019 out of up and coming,
like honestly, like Swag, or whenever Swag and Bubba came in, that's around the last time I was like, yo, these guys are like decent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, man. New York, I feel like it's just like I said, like a lot of oversaturation. You know what I mean? We all know the 3 leagues that really have the highest status in New York, but then you have 6 other little ass leagues. No shade to them, but it's 6 other ones plus 3 major ones that's getting a bunch of looks. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna see too many battlers. All these niggas want to be like another battler. It's very hard to just find who's gonna be that next guy.
Like I think it's missing. Like I mean, I would book them, and I do book events like this, but I think there's like that. Like I'm different because I book like really like nobody knows type people events, and then I book like a big event. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, there's no like bottom like tier like league no more. Like where people just start off at. You know what I mean? Because it's tough starting at the Coliseum. Like unless you're doing the Ludus. You know what I mean? It's tough starting at We Go Hard. And being in the middle of great battles, and then you got some bullshit that like it's not that they're bad, it's just that they haven't really had experience in the ring.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot tougher for sure, man. It's just tough, period.
Troy, what's the worst battle
honestly, I feel like that's why it also takes so long, because you get so many that comes in. They come in and you see the potential of them becoming something else, but now you got to kind of sway them in that direction. Like, look, stop doing too much of that because you're reminding people of this person. You need to, you know, find your own sound. And it takes them a few battles before that clicks. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what?
Like you said, there was like people that we were pushing for like, yeah, you know, I think they ready, but they still had to find that one more thing, like, you know what I'm saying, to separate them a little bit.
Like, I think like Arson Ave is a good example of that. Like, he has really good potential, but he doesn't seem interested in it as much as like other people. You know what I mean?
I feel like his confidence got shot really early, and I'm not gonna say it's anyone's fault because
I will. After that Kid Death battle was over.
No, that is the battle I was going to talk about. That's the one that shot his confidence. People felt like, you know, we lied to him and all of that. I'm going to keep it completely honest. I watched Kid Death before I booked him. He wasn't amazing like that yet. He was good, yes. I didn't see him as, yo, he's going to fucking go in there and destroy Arson Ave. I didn't think that at all.
Yeah, he was one of those like leftover spitters guys. Yo.
Yeah, and then he came in there, and I guess, you know, everybody has their day. They love son. He had a fucking amazing showing. You know what I'm saying? He came in there and just had an amazing showing. But Arson was still pretty new, and for him to stand in front of that much, it was a lot. that was a crazy showing.
What was that? Like a second, third battle?
That was only his second battle, bro. Like second battle. So that I think that really hurt his confidence towards this shit, and that's where it fucked up his whole his movement in the battle rap shit. I mean, I tell him all the time. I think he should keep going with this shit, but
yeah, like I think
you can only tell niggas about so much.
Yeah.
So Troy, what's the worst battle you ever saw, yo?
Bushwhackers.
Oh man, I mean, you know, Bushwhacker, of course, but it's a Pony's definitely up there. Come on, man. Pony's definitely up there, yo.
You said who?
It's a Pony.
New England Invitational battle, yo. I forgot what his name is. Traps? Is that his name? Joe Traps?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's a Pony. I mean, I don't like Pachenche. I always say that in my head like at least 3 times a day. Like, what is Muchacha?
What battle you thought that you booked and you were like, yo, this battle's gonna be fire, and then it went down and it was trash, yo? Like, yo, me and Troy, like, I've only said no, completely no, like, nah, it's not gonna happen once in my whole life in battle career, and that was to Troy, yo, and that was to Moolah 3 times, yo. Like, you know, we had a fucking conversation for like, it had to be like a month, yo. I was like, nah. And Troy really fought for Moolah. So like, Troy be fighting for people, yo. And he had a good battle, so I had to take that.
Shit, a battle we booked and it just turned out to be Cool and Easy. Was that kid Easy? Proven, what's his name? The kid that battled.
Ease.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ease, right?
That wasn't good.
Yeah, that didn't live up to that one.
Yeah, mine was Human, yo. So
I'm trying to think of one
Human?
too, like
Human versus, I think it was Rambo. Remember, I was talking of Human. I was like, yo, Human's amazing. And that was it, man.
That was it.
That was the end of the story.
Went downhill from there.
I don't think there's one that I was like going so hard about and it was trash. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I never booked a trash battle, but not one that I was like pumping like, yo, this is gonna be it, and then it was just trash. I don't think I got one.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is something people?
The fucking, what was that Brazzy battle where everybody left?
Oh, that was
like first
was that the rehab card or something like that?
Yeah.
Brazzy versus Swift Millie.
Yeah, that wasn't the rehab card. That was LSD.
Yeah.
LSD.
That was my second. That was my second event, yo.
I knew it was something with drugs.
They're like, yo, come on. It's like, yo, come on. You just gonna leave us?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that wasn't the one right there.
You know, man.
I stayed outside because I seen everybody coming out. I didn't even know a battle was going on inside.
Son, I went outside.
And then everybody
Dad can't tell you who held the camera for that battle.
That's fucked up. I ain't even know about Brazzy or Swift Millie. That was still my beginning stages. I wasn't familiar with them.
I think I think Swift was from the trap, not the trap. He was from Battle City at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them.
Both of them was at the time.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah, because Brazzy was still in that group with Lucci.
Mm-hmm. The Brooklyn way.
Yeah.
Man, son, that shit just made me think about Brazzy and Sheffy battle with Lucci. Wow,
Yo, I still think Brazzy and Lucci's a hidden gem that niggas need to book.
Facts, yo.
You said what?
Lucci versus Brazzy needs to be booked.
Bro, niggas tried to do that shit. Brazzy did not want to do that battle.
Multiple times, yo.
He did not want to do that shit. He like, bro, I'm not doing that battle.
Yo, all right, so let's say, I know Troy will answer, but SLEEZE will probably answer too, yo. What's some battle rappers that you're like, yo, just take the fucking advice and you'll be better, yo? Like,
shit.
Like
Arson. Like I said, that he not even up there yet, but he's just so fucking hard-headed. It's like, bro, you just started battling. This is the time you take advice. This is right now, bro. Like, take the advice.
Well, the dude I told take advice, he kind of finally took the advice. And that was Dizzy Spade.
Over.
Going to media.
You told him stop rapping. That was your advice, yo.
Wrap it up. My media, my nigga, and he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
He is definitely doing a good job. I think who was it? MR? I think I said it too in like one of our chats. I think it was the SLEEZE or one of y'all. It's like, yo, he need MR on that shit because both of them are knowledgeable at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
MR became his, I don't know, MR kind of his own entity when he comes to battling too. Because people, when you go to watch MR battle, you know what he about to do. He about to
mad rape.
Rape your mom. He's gonna rape your cousins and shit, and all kinds of shit. Then he's just gonna say the most grimy shit he can think of to violate you, your family, the personals. If he don't let him get some personals, it's coming out. They're gonna find out about it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. MR he got 2 OD body bags that haven't came out. Anti-national, he super body anti-national, and he body Brazzy, and neither one came out. I think the Brazzy and MR one is gonna come out though.
The footage?
The footage, yeah, that one's gonna come out. Just not I don't think the him and Anti is gonna drop though. But I think him and Brazzy might be dropping. Sure, but he caught a body in that battle. Like, it was crazy. Everybody talked about it the whole night.
Any of y'all, yo, how y'all feel about battles that everybody knows, unless someone fights or whatever, I'm not gonna drop the battle, but I'll drop everything, yo. Like, even if it takes a long time, but I might delay it, but I'll drop it. Like, how you guys feel about battles that don't drop? Do you think that they just shouldn't drop, or there's a reason for it?
I feel like I said this the other day. I feel like if it's something like if the battle is like add to the point where it literally helps no one in either party or the brand, like the platform that it's on, and it shouldn't be no issue with voting that shit, man.
Yeah, like if dropping the footage is actually gonna ruin your brand, then you might as well not drop
it's
that.
pointless.
Leave it where it's at.
I mean, if it's a one-sided battle, that's different because the other person did good. He might want to, he have his battle to.
And the point I actually sometimes I could understand is when they be like, well, I want to watch the footage so I can see where I fucked up, so I know what to fix.
Right.
So in that point I can understand, but at the same time, as a battler, I feel like you should just ask for your footage just so you can watch it and see what you can fix. But if it's a bad battle, you shouldn't want it out anyway. Like, if you really give a fuck about your brand, you wouldn't want that battle out. You're just gonna want to see it to improve, but you don't want it out.
Yo,
my thing is niggas be fucking battling for 5 years and still using that same excuse to try to get their footage. Like, I just want to see what I did wrong.
yeah, that's
did
true.
wrong the other 10, 15 battles before this. Nigga, like, not giving you the footage.
Yo, what do you think? I know everybody got one. What's the behind the Troy answer first, yo? What's the behind the scenes moment that's like funny that you don't think anybody else saw, and like you literally had to be there to like understand how funny that moment was, yo?
Oh, man.
Like there's mad funny moments that I've been like there for, no one saw, yo. It's like you only saw it.
Holy shit.
Like
I already know my funniest one.
Nah, you go first. I gotta think. That's wild moment, yo.
I'm trying. What volume was it that Big K battled out here?
Was that volume 2? Was that volume 1 or 2?
I don't remember. All I remember is like the night of the battle, like he was talking. You know how he always talk tough, everybody's pussy, all this other shit. We was outside, all the battle rappers and everybody else that was still left. It was like 2, 3 in the morning, and we sitting outside from the hotel, and this nigga sneaking out the side door and got in the Uber to go wait at the airport, and his flight wasn't until 6:30 in the morning. It was only 2 in the morning.
What
He thought that nobody was gonna see him like dipping. The whole point was he didn't want to be at the airport at the same time as everybody else.
What?
So he tried to dip out so nobody would catch him. But when he came out the side door, we was all out there smoking. So he walked out into the middle of the crowd. And the nigga was with his hoodie on and everything. And the nigga was like, yo, hold on, that's Big K? And he was like, all right, fellas, and got in the car and left. All I remember is seeing his hand out. He was like, all right, fellas. And he just got in the car and shit. All of us was standing there.
I think I got a funny
yo,
moment that nobody saw. That was funny to me, yo. Yo, nigga, A-Verb battle Gems. Like, the nigga had a hole in the coat. He was packing his coat. And like every time he moved, like fellas are like,
cool. Who had the hole in their coat?
Yo, I remember just standing there like, yo, bro.
Feathers just stopped flying out.
Please just stop moving. Like, fellas keep coming up. I just want him to stop. It was time we set the Gramercy on fire.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Yeah, when DNA battled Briz Ross, the fire alarm went off.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That was a birth of the smoking section. Yo, we did that. Sorry, Smack.
Fire.
Facts.
Definitely. Set the fire alarms off in the Gramercy, had to clear the place out because of us.
Oh my God. I had one that was pretty funny. This one is from my home league, right? It was the night, I don't know if niggas know about when Pep battled Elo and they bet money. Yeah. My nigga, when niggas left, we went to the Popeyes, right? So Elo comes in. Do y'all know what was his name? Yo, this nigga was so funny, son. I haven't seen him since when I first came. I think it was Don Dollar or something like that. Don Dollar. He was a funny nigga, son. We in there eating chicken and shit, and we talking about the shit like, yo, he really lost and gave this nigga the 300, and we just talking about it, and this nigga walks in with Black, Vic, T.H.E.S.I, so we all deep in there or whatever, and he starts to buy all this chicken and shit. This nigga Don goes, he's like, you sure you got it? Just had to get that $300. And he talking about your dad. You shouldn't be here eating no chicken, my nigga. I was like, yo, it was the most inappropriate. Like, it just was not called for, my nigga. And he just attacked him with it. Like come on, son.
That was my first Coliseum event, yo.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. That shit was dark.
Son,
I never seen no shit like that. That was my first time witnessing some oh my God shit in the building.
Bro, like imagine, like for the most part, everybody knows I grew up with Elo. You know what I mean? Like we went to the same high school and everything. So me going there, me going, like me and Elo battled back in high school. Like there's a whole story behind that, yo. So for me going to the first event and that happened in the Elo, I was like, fuck, yo, like Jesus, this is what I walked into, like my guy I grew up with, yo.
Damn, man, that was technically I think that was the end of his career.
Yeah, that was his last battle, I believe.
He actually battled Vic after that, but that whole shit was like, that whole card, that was the card we dumped. That whole shit where I put together like random fucking people that was asking for battles. I tried to record this shit on my own and all of that. So now we threw that whole shit away. threw that shit right in the trash. We erased that whole event. I don't even remember the name. Honestly, Vic and Elo I think they was the only battle that was good. The rest was just like whatever. I don't even remember what was on that. We quickly said we ain't fucking with that.
So does Black have the most battles in the vault out of all league owners?
He might, son, because there's some shit he will not. He refuses. I'm not dropping that.
Yo,
he keeps it a buck though. So I refuse.
I'm not
to drop
dropping
that.
it today, yo.
It's not happening.
Black sleeps like this. You go. I'm not dropping it. Play 2K. That's how I picture Black waking up in the morning.
Oh shit!
Nigga said not dropping it. About to play 2K.
It's not dropping. About to play 2K. Get online. He's still gonna talk to you too.
Right here, you
gonna treat you like he ain't voting your battle. I'm not dropping that, my bro. Get online.
I'm talking real life now. I'm not talking battle rap no more. Real life. You about to get on the game?
Like
or
you gotta give credit to Black though, because like as many battles as he vaults, yo, people still fuck with him. You know what I mean? So they have enough respect to like know that he's doing it like out of like
he's doing it for their own
their
good.
best interest.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. He probably saved a couple careers without those shits dropping. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you. And niggas was arguing for that footage. And when I tell you, you know how you watch shit over, and it's like, yo, they have no idea how bad this is. When you watch it over at home, like he has no idea. This is so awful. If we put this out, your career's on the line here, buddy. Like, and I'm gonna tell you, Black has the most saves as well as votes. Some saves in there, man.
Bro, definitely, because like got me like that's the difference. Like originally, I wanted to be a league owner. Black was one of the first people I talked about it with, and like after my second event, I was like, nah, fuck this, yo. And then I had to rework everything and come up with something different. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I can't do that league owner shit, yo. Like, because you gotta be responsible for other people, and then the timing of everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's just a lot of shit that goes into that.
Shit ain't easy, bro. That shit. I ain't gonna front. When I came into this shit, I thought it was all. I'm like, yeah, this shit is nothing, man. I'm just go up there, I'm gonna host this shit. I'm gonna smoke some weed. When this nigga Black started really making me like do work, I was like, oh, I really have to do shit. Like I thought I was smacked. I thought I was smacked.
Son, yo, I just thought of a funny moment,
stage,
yo.
Man.
I just thought of a funny moment, yo, that not a lot of people realize, but Troy and me did, yo. So we was watching these like Tampa PGs, right? I think it was one of the Florida PGs. And and I don't know what happened, but son palmed fucking whole fucking dome, yo.
I couldn't do nothing.
He did the whole Casablanca, look at me, bitch.
I was there holding the phone to record the shit for the live on Facebook. I couldn't move. And I don't really notice this shit until you see it back in the footage. So it's even more fucked up, man.
Like when he caressed the back of your head, you didn't move out the way.
No, I'm out.
This nigga said caress my head. Yeah, he did. He put him like a basketball. He didn't caress. He just.
All right. So we out here. Yo, show's over. Yo, great. Close it out.
Somebody said a haymaker, and he was just like.
What ended to the show?
I was sitting there with the phone like this, so I didn't even want to move because I'm supposed to be recording a live on Facebook.
I didn't even want to move.
I gotta go.
Nah, this is too important.
For the culture.
This is too important.
Salute. T.H.E.S.I. I'm out of here.
Yo, Troy, where can they find you, bro? Troy, where can they find you, man?
I ain't going for a SLEEZE laugh right now. Make me feel so much worse about that shit.
Nigga twisted your cap.
Yo, I hate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. War report, we back.
Yo, Troy, where can they find you, man?
Troy Mon on Facebook. At Troy Mon on Instagram.
Troy
I
Mon
don't really
Beats.
be on Twitter, but you can follow me there at Troy Mon Beats.
Shit, and that's it. We out, man.
Later, y'all.
Appreciate y'all. Major Keys, High Society shit.
Yes, sir.
Peace. War report shit.